Oh, hi, everybody. Say hello, Scarlett. So Scarlett woke up this morning and told me she was bored. So I told her, why don't you come join me for my live today? So she's really excited. She's going to be helping. Oh, hold on. She's going to be helping us make our projects today. I'm excited about that. Oh, Jean, is there sound yet? Let's check. Let's check and see if there's sound. Let's see. Okay, I know it's a little bit behind. Oh, okay, so I think there's sound now. So let me know if you don't hear anything. Okay, so it looks like Debbie's joining us and Jean. She says, Merry Christmas to everyone as well. I can't believe it's in a couple days. Scarlett is really excited. What did you ask Santa for Christmas this year?
A camera.
She asked for a camera. So she's excited. Let's see. Michelle, sorry, there was no sound at the beginning as we were kind of setting up. Debbie says, hi, Scarlett. You want to say hi to Debbie?
Hi, Debbie.
You got to say louder.
Hi, Debbie.
Let's see. Susie's here, and she says, I hear you, and she gets to watch live. Yay, Susie. Kim and Jean, she can hear us now. Good. Rosina, good morning. She's going to catch the replay. Merry Christmas to you as well. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are opening up the Notes from the Heart December 2024 paper pumpkin kit. And we're excited, right, Scarlett?
Sure.
She always loves paper pumpkin kits because what I don't use up, I give to her, and she loves to make cards as well. She's a little mini me. All right, so let's open it up, Scarlett, and see what's inside. Stamps, yep, and an ink spot. So we've got Blackberry Bliss, and then we have a bunch of sayings. Let's see if we can find a white piece of paper so that you can see these sayings a little bit better. There we go. Maybe that will help. Not quite sure. But this one says, just a note. We have happy birthday. This one's,
best of luck.
Yep, best of luck. What's that one say?
Lots of love. Get well soon. Hello. Congrats. Thank you.
Yep, and thank you. So lots of great sayings, perfect for the new year and all the cards you're going to be making. You can use that stamp set over and over and over. All right. So these are the cards. There's got flowers. We're going to be making, you can make 9 cards with coordinating envelopes. We're going to make the 3 cards, one of each card today, and that will be fun. It'll be fun to have Scarlett help me out. That's one of the fun things about paper pumpkin kits is that they are easy enough to do with children. So you could do them with maybe your own children or grandchildren, or maybe you're part of a group and you could get together with friends and their children as well. And it's just a really good time. Don't you think, Scarlett? It's fun to make cards together?
Yeah.
Yeah. She had to think about that one. All right. So the beginning, so at the front, we've got our instruction sheet. And when we open it up, it tells us how to put our cards together. It's really quite easy to follow. And then on the back, we have it shows us what should be inside the kit. So if you're thinking maybe you're missing something, you can look through and make sure that you've got all the kit components. Down here, it tells us what colors it coordinates with. We've got Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, pretty in pink, very vanilla, and gold. And so if you've got any of those colors in other ink pads or cardstock, then you can make a lot of alternatives that coordinate nicely with the colors in the kit. This is the last month for the coordinating die set. This was a die set that coordinated with the projects from October, November, and December. And you can see here that this fern looks almost exactly like that die cut. So that's a fun kit. That's a fun add-on. So if you enjoy getting paper pumpkin, you might consider getting the add-ons. If you have a Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, you do need something like that to be able to use the dies. You can't use the dies if you don't have a Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine or something similar. This is the little printout of the stamps. I like to hold on to this. I cut it down in the middle and then I put them in a clear envelope. I'll show you, just like this. So I cut it. I write on the top what month it came from. So I'd write December 2024 at the top. Cut it down on the dash line, stick it in a clear envelope, and I cut off the flap at the top. And then I can stick my stamp set behind it. And that's how I store my stamps. And then I just have them in a little like shoebox type thing. So there's that. Let's see if there's any comments coming in. Have you guys received your kits yet? Hopefully you have. If not, you can reach out to me if I'm your demonstrator and we can try to find where it is, okay? So there are some beautiful vellum ferns here. They are stuck. Is that stuck to the... Scarlett's going to help me out. And then looks like we've got some, these are sticky, I think. That's why it's stuck to that. So we've got some labels. We have 1, 2, 3 labels on each sheet, and there are 3 sheets. So that's a total of 9 labels. We probably use them on all the cards, I would imagine, if we have 9. These vellum sheets, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3. 3 of those, and then 3 sheets as well. And we're going to have to be careful pulling those apart so that they don't get stuck and tear. But they should have 9 vellum ferns as well. Let's see, we've got envelopes, and these are a nice dark green color. Oh, I can see now what the sticky part was for. That's for the envelope, actually, because this has a scalloped rectangle on the front and it's not here on the envelope. So these are just solid, like a mossy meadow, dark green color, and you should have 9. And I do. So we're all good on that. We've got some adhesive and some rhinestone jewels. Pretty. And then we've got a scalloped edged card base. They're all the same, and we should have 9 of those. Okay. And then some gold edged labels, some different shapes, 2 sheets. They always give us more labels, which I appreciate because when we're stamping, we can always kind of make a mistake. So it's nice to have some extras. And then we have some gorgeous die cuts. Don't you think those are pretty?
Yeah, I like the pink one.
You like the rose pink one? Yeah, I do too. The blackberries are kind of fun too, huh?
Yeah.
We love blackberries at our house. And raspberries, blueberries.
Fruit. We
love fruit, yeah. So we've got 3 sheets of those beautiful die cuts. So the cards are really quite, I wouldn't say plain, but they do have a white background, lots of white. And then these big, gorgeous die cuts that kind of really have a nice pop against those white card bases. So these are going to be really easy to put together. We had some comments come in. Debbie said, yes, she received her kit. She's waiting for alternatives. And she loves the cards, but it's a feel they could have stepped it up a bit. Well, that's what I'm here for, right, Debbie? We're going to definitely step these up. So you're going to want to make sure, so that we can add some color to these cards, that you might have some of these coordinating colors: Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty in Pink, Very Vanilla, and Gold. And if you have those colors in your like stash of crafting supplies, or colors that coordinate with those or are similar, then you'll be able to probably make the alternatives that I will be coming up with. Susie says, I have it. She's waiting for inspiration. Yours are always awesome. Thank you. Hi, Ellie. So good to see you. Oh, she says, did you see the specks of yellow in the card base? I did not.
Oh,
Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Can you see it?
yeah, I see it.
It's a little hard to see at first. Good eyes, Ellie.
Hard to look.
I know, it's like very subtle. There are some specks of yellow in there. I wondered because they said that Daffodil Delight was a coordinating color, and I'm like, where is it? I didn't see it, but it is in there. You've got to have to hold it away and kind of move it around to kind of see. That's kind of fun. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not notice that at first. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, Scarlett. You want to help me?
Sure.
We're going to need one of these, and we're going to need to take them all out. So will you punch all those out and do so carefully? And then we're going to look at our cards. This right here, this section tells us what we need to make our card bases. And it says we're going to need one of the scallops, and I'm going to just, well, we'll do it. We'll do one. I was going to say I wasn't going to do it, but we'll do one. We're going to keep it here though, because it's sticky. We don't want to remove that. We're going to use the happy birthday stamp. And for those of you who are new to Paper Pumpkin, in your very first kit, you're going to get a Paper Pumpkin clear block. And that's what you're going to save. Don't throw that away. You're only going to get one in your first kit. And that's how you're going to add your stamps so that you can stamp. Okay. Oh, there we go. So I just stuck my happy birthday on there, Scarlett. And then we also need, we're going to do this oval for the first card. So will you take that out for me? And then I'll do the vellum. Looks like we need a vellum fern too. We're going to start with the rose, the pink one. All right. Okay, so we've got our vellum piece. We have a card base. Where did those go? Oh, there they are. Okay, so looks like we've got everything. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. So I'm going to open up my Stampin' Spot. I like to just cut it right down the front, and then it stays together so we don't lose them. Scarlett inherits all of my Stampin' Spots, don't you? And she uses them for her little card making too. All right. Ellie said that it took the bright sun in her room yesterday for her to see the yellow spots. Yeah, I mean, they're just so subtle. So make sure to look for that when you're working today. Okay, Scarlett. So we're going to now follow the instructions up here at the top. We're going to stamp happy birthday inside the gold oval. Do you want me to do that, or do you want to?
Probably go around if I do it.
Okay, so you want me to do it? Let's do a practice stamp first, though. Let's do it on some scratch paper. I've got some scratch paper in here. Make sure that it looks good. I think it looks okay, don't you think? Okay. Sometimes it doesn't. And we have to do some things to make it, like clean the stamp. Sometimes the stamps have just a little bit of residue and it keeps the ink from stamping well. So you just have to clean them. All right, we're going to stamp that right in the middle, maybe up a little bit higher. Perfect. Okay, then next on our to-do list is we are going to add the vellum behind the flower, and then we put the tear and tape down across it. So we're taping the vellum to the flower on the back. Then we're going to put dimensionals on the greeting. Okay, so can you help me with the tear and tape? And let's spread out the dimensionals. Jean says a simple upgrade would be to add a panel or mat behind the large die cut. I agree. That would be a really quick and easy way. Why don't you do the dimensionals on the back of that, and I'll do the vellum. Let's just do 2. They put 3, but I don't do quite as many as they do. All right, so I'm flipping mine so that the tall side is on the right so that we can kind of see it from behind, okay? And then you flip it over like that, and then add some tear and tape. And you want it to go across both. Is that ready to go? You can take the paper off if you want. Okay, so it's hidden. So make sure that when you do the tear and tape, you hide it behind the rose and not the vellum, because it will show on the vellum. Okay. Read my bone folder. This is called a bone folder, and it makes a nice crease so the card stays flat. So we're going to take the card base and the folded edges on the left, and we're going to remove the paper backing and stick this in the center. What do you think, Scarlett? Does that look good? Okay. And then you want to add the greeting right at the bottom. Perfect. Okay. And then let's also add, that's okay. Let's also add some of these. So we need to find here. Do you want to add 3 of these? They've got 2 kind of up here and 1 down here. Do you want to do that? Do you know how to use that? You kind of have to stick and push off. Like, whoop. Not like that. It's sticky. Oh man, I got a sticky thing on my there. Okay. Stick on there. It does not matter what size, but I like a little bit of both. Okay, put that on there. Just stick it on with your finger. Wherever. Perfect. Okay. While she's doing that, I am going to add the scalloped white sticker piece to an envelope. And that is so that you can write the address. So cute. Quick and simple, don't you think, Scarlett? Mm-hmm. Look how great that is. I do love just the simplicity of it because it really makes these die cuts pop. And they're just so pretty in person. Those line drawings, love it. Okay, so we did number 1. Let's go to number 2. So we need the fern and another one of these die cuts, and I'm pretty sure it's just exactly the same.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. So, do you want to try stamping this time?
Okay.
Why don't you do a circle? And we're going to do just a note this time. Hi, Hilda Nels. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me today. Scarlett is here. She has no school. She's on Christmas break, and she was bored this morning. So I said, hey, why don't you come help me? And she was really excited to come, weren't you, Scarlett? Okay, go for it. Do you want to do a practice one first? Let's find that scrap piece. That's good. Okay, Debbie asks how old you are, Scarlett.
I am 9.
Almost 10. Gorgeous. You did a great job.
Okay.
You got ink on your fingers? That's what happens, huh? Let's do it just a little bit higher up so people can see. Oh, that's okay. Here, let's see if I can line it up. If not, that's why they give us extras. What do you think? Does that look okay? Looks good. Okay. And then do you want to put the dimensionals on the back?
Yes.
And I'll do this one. Okay, so for this one, it's kind of the same. The longer vellum is on the right side, and then I'm placing the top of the fern, the printed fern, in kind of in between those two pieces. It covers up a lot more than I kind of want. Huh. That's okay. Where did I do with that tape? Debbie says, Chelsey, you have competition that you're going to start doing your own classes, Scarlett. She's got to finish school first, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't go into business for yourself while you're still in elementary school.
I mean, I could.
You could, that's true. All right, let's go ahead and add this to the center. And then we're going to put the greeting just in the bottom corner, just like, sure, wherever you want to put it. And then we're going to do the gems again. You want to do those? And then, oh, you stabbed me. It's okay. I'm left-handed and Scarlett is right-handed, so we're kind of in each other's space, but that's okay. So then you're going to add another one of those stickers to your envelope, and then you're all done. Super fast. Jean suggests that you could cut the vellum parts. Yes, and I probably will for my alternative so that we can get more out of this kit, right? That's something that I always try to do. All right, let me grab the stuff for the last card while she's finishing up that one. Perfect. You want to show it? Hold it up so you can see in the camera what you're showing. What's your favorite part about that card, Scarlett?
I like doing the rhinestones.
You like doing the rhinestones? Yeah, they're pretty. Right here. Okay. So we've got the vellum piece for card number 3. We need the berries. And we need one of the rectangles for congrats. I'll do this one since it might be a little harder because it's a smaller space. All right, so it's pretty easy. They're all about exactly the same. We're going to stamp the greeting on the label. This is definitely an easy kit, not too much going on. And you could get them all done, I bet, in an hour because they are not hard, huh, Scarlett?
All 9 of them?
Yeah, all 9 of them, but we're not going to. We're going to save some because we are going to make other cards with them, or I am. All right, so we're going to just do the exact same thing, dimensional. Just do 2. I like 2. We'll put the fern on the back with some tear and tape. I'm glad they gave us tear and tape instead of glue dots this time. It's a lot easier to attach everything. Let's fold our card base. We'll put the berries down. They've got them pointing up right in the center. Then we'll put our greeting down across the bottom and add some rhinestones. This was a perfect kit for you to help me with, Scarlett.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Mhm.
You? Gorgeous. I love the dark contrast of the blackberries and then the light pink flowers. That's really pretty. All right. Well, we're done. That didn't take very long at all. It's only been 26 minutes. Pretty fast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably for the best because we've got things to do today. What are we doing today, Scarlett?
Swim team.
Yeah. She's got swim team practice, and then she's going to have a friend over.
Oh, that's the good one.
Yeah, she has a busy day. So thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Do you want to wish them a Merry Christmas? You want to do it in Spanish?
Feliz Navidad.
Yes. She's learning a little bit of Spanish at school and she loves that song. So she's been singing it for the last couple days. So we hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us. Please be patient as I'm working on the alternatives. They'll probably come out next week since this is Christmas this week. I plan on just working just a little bit to stay ahead of things, but I would like to start sharing my alternatives with you next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.